ID check, now. Okay, alright. Movement during scan. Profiles triggered an alert. What? No, I'm legal. This is
Two overly ecstatic characters, Hera. Of course one of them will die in the inevitable accident.
Well, I'm waiting. Where is it? Let's have it. Please watch you play with yourself. Come on.
now, scumbag.
Find the suspect. Drone, begin a search.
See how simple.
It was supposed to be here that day. Thank you, dodgy pub filled. We'd be lying here dead with the rest of them otherwise.
What I don't get is all the security walking around. What are they guarding an abandoned building for?
Just what I was thinking. What am I looking for, Bagley?
Any kind of device or component that could still be emitting the signal. It seems to be coming from within the rubble.
What the?
This is it. The signal is coming from this spider-bot fragment. No indication yet who it belongs to.
Something's completely mangled it. Christ. What's it doing there?
Difficult to say, but with an AR reconstruction, we may be able to see what happened to it and if it relates to the attack. Access data relays in the vicinity, and I can compile enough data to build the AR reconstruction.
Interesting.
Amazing. Twat!
Perfect. 2 more data relays to go. One more data relay and I'll have it.
What was that?
That should do it. Now, I'll just take the audio from this stream and the video from these 36 and... got it. Go back to where you found that spider bot and I'll show you the AR reconstruction from the night of the explosion.
Grand.
CTOS AR. Data reconstruction in progress.
You brought the payload?
Fuck, think we'd go back here?
Don't trust the Kelly dog.
Kelly? Wait, isn't Clan Kelly? You're telling me those gangster fucks had something to do with all of this?
Looks like a delivery. The Kellys were probably just the supplier.
So, who was it they were meeting? It didn't seem close. Maybe Zero Day?
Well, don't just stand there. Keep looking.
Bagley, can you work out who was running that spider bot?
I've now fully decrypted the signal the spider bot is broadcasting. And while I cannot identify a specific user, it is a call code used by the Metropolitan Police Service.
Hold on, the police watched this happen?
The reconstruction continues behind that rubble.
We don't have some kind of quantum tunneling device in the shed somewhere, do we?
Quantum tunnel technology is at least 10 years away, but spider bots and drones are here today. You could try one of those if you don't feel like waiting.
Good idea.
Why don't you aim those human eyeballs of yours at the van's cargo?
Grand.
RDX nitrogen, and the exact same detonator system like the bombs that were planted at Parliament.
0 day.
There, hurry. We've got other deliveries.
So you were hired to supply all the targets?
Shut it. We're all on need to know.
Fuck me. So 0 day was using a bunch of groups to pull off the bombings.
That's certainly one way to pull off a massive coordinated attack while remaining anonymous. 0 day needed manpower and resources, but they needed them at an arm's length. And it doesn't take the world's greatest AI detective to see that both Clan Kelly and Albion benefited in the aftermath. Unfortunately, this is the most we can get out of the AR reconstruction, but if we could find the mystery officer who was spying through the spider bot, maybe they could tell us more.
Someone's messing with the doors.
Tracing the Spiderbot serial number, it was assigned to New Scotland Yard 3 years ago. Perhaps more information about its user or its assignment will be available at the station.
So the police were onto the real bombers, but they kept their mouths shut for some reason. Doesn't add up. We don't have all the facts yet.
The only way to know for sure is to investigate New Scotland Yard.
Bugger off. Loose it!
Thanks, you're a star.
Immigration is currently restricted. It is a crime to harbour or otherwise aid illegals.
I'm free! I think there's been a mistake. I'm not the one.
Suspicious persons shall be flagged for investigation.
No moving. Scan. Scanning. All clear. On your way now.
All right.
Christ. Albion's taking this place over like a fucking parasite.
And the entire police service. But don't worry, if you're not pleased with your privatised goon squad, just take your business across the street.
Didn't think I could feel bad for the English police, but fucking hell.
Not to worry, the only difference now is the uniform, assault weapons, and the fact they're motivated by profit over public service. Now, any record or information on the Spider-Bot will be further in. Want to see how much havoc we can cause today? I promise it'll be fun.
All right, I'll give it my best.
Really? No way. What?
GBB, first on the scene, first to bring you the news.
Huh? Surrender! Who sent me this? Really?
Something over. Surrender!
I've got your back.
Come on!
you're smart, you'll start running now. Engaging the hostile!
Where did you run off to?
There we go. I think you just made a new friend. If Albion wanted to lock them up, they must be dangerous. And dangerous we can use.
Dead on. You thinking what I'm thinking, Bagley?
According to the serial numbers, this matches the piece of spider bot from the Tone bombing site.
Must be a way to ID the last user.
Navigate the spider bot from out of that room. I'll need a direct connection in order to learn more from our bisected friend.
I got this.
That opening right there looks like a good exit point. Right, get comfy. This spider bot might be broken and missing some of its legs, but it can still jump and fit through vents. That's a good way to get through the station undetected. That's a part of the remote detonator system from Parliament. If the Met, or Albion rather, actually analysed it, they would see it wasn't DedSec's handiwork at all. That's Dalton's mask. It must have been recovered from Parliament. It might be the only thing left of him now. Buggery's fucked. You look at all this junk. You'll have to jump your way across to get to the next vent opening.
corporations can clean up our streets better than the same police force who've had for who knows how long. When crime fighting is treated like a business, crime will never go away. That would be bad for business, right? So don't tell me Albion has our best interests at heart. So
if the police can handle it on Albion would be excellent, but they can't. Home bombing is a perfect example. Aren't you lazy overpaid doctors to the real? Now they're not going to be anymore, are they?
You're almost there. Make your way through this last bed path.
I have it.
Scanning Spybot and accessing its internal drives. While I'm analysing this data, you should make yourself scarce. Unless you'd like to explain to your new, heavily armed, privatised police force why you've broken into the station.
Fine.
Any luck yet?
The Spiderbot fragment you found has a satellite-based GPS module that regularly pushed its location to a specific ground station.
This fucking rabbit hole just goes deeper and deeper, doesn't it?
Pushing you the ground station's coordinates.
Your pirate podcast source for what they don't want. I'm Tash, and this time we're giving a special...
The GPS history of the Spiderbot we recovered regularly pinged these coordinates. Our mystery witness to the real bombers must have come to this lovely, damp location several times.
It's definitely out of the way. Perfect spot to do some off-the-books shit.
Or to discreetly dump a body into the Thames.
Max, little help here? How do I get in?
I'm detecting a surveillance network guarding a space under this bridge. If you can patch into it, perhaps you can take a look inside.
The girls that have come and listen for them. Ian was a veteran political writer and broadcaster back in the days of suicide distance.
The only meaning that you will find in life is to become part of a nation. What is a nation? It doesn't mean by the leader.
Well, fuck. We got ourselves a rogue cop shop.
Well, if Albion was stomping all over your workplace, you'd find a different place to store your lunch too. And it seems our mystery officer was dedicated.
Enough to follow a lead all the way to the Tome bombing. What do you think, Bagley?
The computer's dusty enough to kill an asthmatic, but there may still be something useful on it.
This is Inspector Caitlin Lau. Well, former inspector now. Since Albion's coup, the Met is no more. The police brass had already... Inspector Caitlin Lau, video log. Clan Kelly and Albion are teamed up on some deal. I don't have all the details, but it looks to be human trafficking. The European Processing Center is the Albion angle. Since the bombings, they can grab anyone off the street. Call them illegal immigrants, potential DedSec insurgents, whatever. Though we know who the real danger is. So Clan Kelly gets hold of these people, these immigrants, deportees, victims, really, and they're taking them somewhere. But where and why? It all comes back to the boss lady herself. I knew she was into something, but she wriggled off the hook. There's only one way I can do this. 24/7 surveillance on Mary Kelly. If I'm caught, well, this will be my last entry. But I have to see what she's hiding.
So, our mystery officer was Inspector Caitlin Lau. It sounds like Mary Kelly was her white whale, and her investigation led her to the bombings.
Fuck. Albion have thrown in with the Kellys, waiting on the bloody lizard people to join the conspiracy.
It seems like 0 Days Web covers all of the unsavory bits of London. Tug on a thread, and it leads back to them. Clan Kelly and Albion included.
Well, I'm not sitting on my ass while they go on abducting people off the street.
Inspector Lau mentioned Albion is running their part of the operation out of the EPC. Detectives like us call that a lead.
Keep looking. He's got to be here somewhere.
Oh, shit! Possible suspect or suspects reported near your location.
This Albion Clan Kelly business leaves a bad taste in my mouth. And if Caitlin Lau's right, then this little nugget jumps to the front of the queue. We have reason to believe a former DedSec operative may still be alive, but missing inside the EPC.
Angel Lopez, not London-born, but I won't hold that against him, unlike some others.
Looks like Angel got caught up in the immigration roundup, which, ironically, may be the only reason he escaped 0 Days DedSec purge.
Anti-immigrant sentiment has grown in London since the bombings. Albion fuels it. It allows them to send anyone they want to their brutal refugee camp.
We need to find Angel before they discover he's DedSec. This is kind of personal, team. Finding his trail might just shed some light on the Albion Clan Kelly connection.
Auto drive
Shite. Well, bright side, at least they wouldn't have shipped him out. But means he's in limbo at the EPC. Not ideal.
I've sent the details to your device and advised our contact at the EPC. They can get you inside.
That's the way in which they track over. That's the way in which they track and talk to.
Control, I'm ready to immobilize the target.
Cancel the target's vehicle. The dark arts of surveillance who work to set up the close to hidden mistakes. How did it go so wrong and witty?
You know, we're looking at all the prices. There's a lot of concentration
See, we're going around the target.
and manipulated. We haven't looked at is power structures and processes
Use a
that lie.
pursuit intervention technique.
For example, if we examine what actually happened, you know,
There's a company that's really very interested in selling passports and making it easy to provide visas for investment and so on. And historically, throughout the world, they've been working with this big data manipulation company in order to overthrow governments, and then suddenly all the chickens came home first. Nobody could find any receipts for what was paid for. Nobody could figure out how things were done, but everybody had a feeling that something really stunk, and they couldn't figure it out. And yet, it was standing in their face the whole time. There's a couple of different ways that we got where it is that we are. One, a lot of smaller organizations, smaller power groups, companies as well, who are bending.
Immobilize that vehicle! Target just went through a checkpoint. Over. Eyes on target. They've crossed checkpoint. We are in pursuit. I say again, in pursuit. Preparing to intercept vehicle. Take the vehicle out, now!
Control, we're pursuing the suspect.
Target across the checkpoint.
In pursuit. I repeat, we are in pursuit. Control, we have a visual on the suspect.
Control, there's been an accident. Over. Suspect has cleared the checkpoint. Control, we are pursuing the suspect. Over. All units disengage. Suspect has disappeared.
Getting out of here. I just want to be...
Let's fucking party!
What?
Fuck yes, turn it up.
I can eat it.
Don't come round here again.
This doesn't need to get out of control.